Joel's dead. If we can get the oxygen fixed, we might have... We're not gonna make it. It's over.
Hey, you. You're finally awake.
So, the maiden voyage of the Realm Spinner didn't end well. But that just gives us an opportunity to try again. Meet the Realm Spinner Jr. and her crew, who are named after illustrious commenters from prior videos. Sevi 4930, Bodega 3475, and Take Me On. Nice pun.
Heck yes!
If you don't know how the game works, we're trying to stay one step ahead of the rebel fleet that's chasing us. On the way, we'll hopefully collect money, crew members, likes, and subscribers.
Nice.
We'll do quick overviews of the mechanics as we progress, but for now, let's 3, 2, 1, go! The data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. But get to the exit before the pursuing rebel fleet can catch up. Yeah, I already said that. Tip. Oxygen. If the ship's room color changes from tan to red, it means you're losing oxygen. Yeah. Alright, so the first thing we're going to want to do is put power into our ion and engines, and then take one out of the medbay because we don't need the medbay. Alright, we're surrounded by nebulas, which will slow the fleet, but disrupt our sensors. Alright. First node, let's see what we get. It's hard to see why, but this beacon is apparently a tourist destination. One of the ships at the small station is offering a deal, 1 fuel for 5 missiles. We do not have any missiles, but we don't use missiles, so let's ignore them. What else you got? Oh, lovely. You arrive in the middle of a plasma storm. Despite the harsh conditions, a rebel scout seems to be waiting for you. Well, in order to use our... Oh, we don't need to use our gun. But we're gonna have to not breathe for a little bit to use our drone. So the cool thing about this drone is that it attacks constantly, but I cannot control where it shoots. So... Alright, they sent a drone to our ship. This thing will disable this room at some point. Yep, there it goes. Hit us with the ion. Okay, it's going to disable our shields, which is really bad. So I'm hoping our drone will attack its guns?
No, I don't really feel like it.
No such luck. We're going to take damage here. Yeah, that hurt. Shoot him again! Sevi got hit in the face with a shot, but he's good. Oh, we got an achievement. Cool. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap. 2 fuel, 1 missile, and 13 bucks. And all it took was Sevi taking a gunshot to the face. Hey, thanks.
Oh, I'm suing y'all!
Alright, let's see what else this sector has for us. A mantis ship hails you through the storm. These are sacred Tuknak clan hunting grounds. You are prey. Shields up. Alright. Oh, Bodega's not breathing right now, but he'll be fine.
Help!
He'll fix that hull breach, and then he'll breathe like nobody's business. Alright, 2 misses, that's not great. Had a teleporting bomb that hit our doors. Got him. Ship explodes, blah blah. 1 fuel, 2 missiles, and 14 bucks. Alright, that exploding bomb set stuff on fire. Normally I just open our doors to asphyxiate the fire, but our doors are the thing that is damaged, so. Cool thing about this ship is that our characters can heal outside the medbay, because there are nanobots in the air.
Nanomachine, son!
A heavily damaged Federation ship is hiding in the nebula at this beacon. Before you have time to make contact with them, they fade into the nebula. Let's attempt to follow and help them. While searching fruitlessly through the nebula, you stumble upon the rebel ship which the Federation loyalists were likely hiding from. You prepare for a fight. Oh, he has a drone too. Well, ours is better. Prepare to get got. Idiot. Alright, his shields are down. Our shields are down. His drone is down. Let's get rid of his laser before he can hit us. Alright, his shields are back up. So we gotta get rid of those. His laser's down. Alright, he's cooked. You're cooked, buddy. 3 fuel, 1 drone, and $12. Getting a drone is good because these drones that we use to fight are a finite resource. It would behoove us to get an actual gun at some point because this ion blaster only gets rid of shields. The nearby planet shows sign of habitation and great beauty. A rudimentary automated planetary defense system is looping its message into space. Warning, quarantine level 5 in effect under FHA Act 22, Article 11.2. Warning, quarantine level 5 sucks to suck. Been there, buddy. Scans reveal a large asteroid field nearby. Short-range scanners may discover useful materials while we wait for the FTL to recharge. Let's explore. A pirate ship hiding behind one of the larger asteroids attacks you. Well, you just got yourself killed, buddy. Take me on. Get back to your position. What are you doing?
Okie dokie.
Oh, great. They teleported a rock man on.
Ho, ho, brother, ho, whoa, 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 now.
Not that I have anything against rockmen. I just, he's on my ship. Meanwhile, they're getting, obliterated over there. So I opened the doors so the rock guy's gonna asphyxiate, but, they have a lot of health. 1 fuel, 1 drone, $12. So I think he will probably be fine. Putting Bodega on the doors allows me to lock them. So he's gonna have to punch his way through this door, then this door to get the medbay. We'll let him in. It doesn't really matter, because Take Me On is healing here. So it's a... He can't kill him because he's constantly healing. Ooh, distress signal.
I'm dying. Help me.
Let's go here first. Your jump leads to a remarkable binary star system. The view is beautiful, but there's nothing else around.
Okay.
Before we hit that distress signal, I'm gonna upgrade my med bay. And then we're gonna upgrade our sensors next, because those are very common special abilities that you can use at distress beacons. You arrive at the beacon to find yourself dangerously close to a star. An automated rebel ship, impervious to the heat, moves in to engage. Oh, another drone boy. Put points in our engine so that our evasion goes up by 5%, and... Alright, he has no guns, he has no drones, he has no shields. He's cooked. I mean, we're also cooked because we're near a star, but, like, we're both cooked. Charbroiled. Well done. Other cooking term. 12 fuel, 2 missiles, and $17. Here comes a solar flare. Alright, that wasn't that bad. We'll just open up this and let the air go away. Alright, let's hit this distress beacon. We can't upgrade the sensors because we're at a star, so... You follow the distress beacon to a tiny asteroid belt. You find a small ship struggling to maneuver through the field. Hail them to offer assistance. They respond, "Help! Our shields are down and we won't last long." Let's shield their ship with ours. You try your best, but one stray rock hits a key structure in their ship. It breaks apart in front of your eyes. You salvage what you can before leaving and try not to think about the lost crew. But we got $9, so like, I mean... Is it an L or is it $9? Let's see what the store has to offer. The space station here has a traveling merchant who shows you his wares.
Kajita's wares, if you have coin.
Cloaking, a backup battery, and a clone bay, which would replace our med bay. I don't like any of those. FTL rechart, no. Lifeform scanner, no. Long range scanner, no. These guns are decent, but we can't afford anything. So we're just gonna boost our sensors, then hit this distress beacon, see what's up.
Call an ambulance!
Heard you needed help.
But not for me!
Aha! I knew someone would fall into our dastardly trap. It appears this distress beacon was nothing but a decoy for a pirate ambush. Well, it's gonna backfire on you, buddy. He had an overshield, which our ion does more damage to. You can see it's doing 2 there. Oh. I didn't like that. Alright, his shields are down, so let's go for his gun. Hopefully we can hit it before he lasers us. We did, but he also hit our gun. Bodega, hold your breath and fix the oxygen.
Okay.
Here, we'll put on the med bay so that he can heal. Alright, he's gone. The ship explodes, leaving behind Bubba. 1 fuel to 1 missile and $16. Great. Alright. We want to hit as many beacons as we can, so I think we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. If we can. Maybe. You detect a rebel scout on an attack approach to a small refueling outpost. Their weapons are charged, but they're not firing yet. Well, I am. The rebel responds to your threat. I don't know who you are, but no one defies the rebel fleet. They move in to engage. Where the Rems... Where...
Well, we're waiting.
Shut up. Alright, he hit our drone, but we have 3, so we're good there. Shields are down, let's go for his weapons. Ooh, nice dodge there by Sevi. Expert piloting. A1 piloting. That's another cooking term.
Success!
Cooked. 2 fuel, 1 drone, $17. The outpost hails you. The pompous, boys expected free service just because they defeated the Federation. Take this for your help. 4 fuel, $17. Ooh. Big monies. Ooh, we can just make it. Upon completing your jump, you receive a message from a nearby ship. Greetings and welcome to our beacon. For a small fee, we'll let you continue on your way. No! Too bad, you will regret this decision. No, I won't. Catch this drone. Alright, he has an ion thing that's gonna hit us and a laser. So what I'm gonna do is take off our shields. The laser's gonna hit us this time, but... Oh, it actually didn't hit us. Our shields would have been disabled for an extended period had I let him hit us. Powering up its FTL, he's trying to escape. But a little trick is to let this go through your shields, hit whatever random thing it... Okay, it missed anyway. And then put them back up. The ship repeatedly hails you. It looks like they want to surrender. Alright, I'll be merciful. You're lucky. Oh, there wasn't enough time. The rebels are here. And here, but, I mean, we're gonna escape. So what I'm gonna do is upgrade our shields, because we have the money. And you can only upgrade in 2s. So, there you go. That'll give us another shield level that they have to get through. They being our ops. You've arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. You come across a large trade station. However, as soon as you approach, a warning goes out to all ships in the region. Do not associate with the Federation sympathizer. All who oppose the rebels will be punished. Even if I could go to these stores,
I'm all out of money!
so I'm just gonna leave. Alright, we can either go to a Mantis-controlled sector or an uncharted nebula. Nebula it is. Thanks to the high nebula density of this sector, very little of it has been charted, and rumors of what lurks in the depths abound. I lurk in the depths.
Success!
And I abound.
Success!
Or we, the crew of the Realm Spinner Jr. Sevi Bodega take me on. Take me on.
Oops.
I can't speak today. Shut up. You can't see anything through the thick gases surrounding your ship. Without knowing what is out there, all you can do is wait for your FTL to charge.
I'm dying. Help me.
Alright, let's hit up this distress beacon. You have encountered a refugee ship drifting in space. It looks as if it was fleeing the rebel advance and ran out of fuel. Its distress beacon is active, but you're not sure anyone is aboard. Let's give him a little ring. The vessel is relieved to hear from you. They are running low on supplies. They suggest a trade. Wait, they'll give me 10 fuel for 2 drones? But I thought they were low on fuel. Alright, whatever. That's a really good deal, so. Is it? We kinda need drones, alright? Another storm? A rock-armored transport nearby looks to have lost its bearings, but when you hail, they grow suspicious. Whatever life form you are, we find you repugnant. We seek no aid. Leave. Now. Excuse me? Repugnant? Coming from a rockman? Not that I have anything against rockmans. Arm the weapons. Wait a minute. In order to use our gun, we're gonna have to take... Because this will never break through his shield, so we have to... Okay, we're gonna wait for him to shoot, then turn our gun on. Alright, he shot. Alright. Turn our gun on, shoot him, then... get some damage in. We're gonna have to play a little bit of a juggling game here. Or we can just be lazy and do this. Alright, his shields are damaged, so I should be able to shoot his guns now. Alright. And the missiles, the shields don't matter. Missiles go through shields, but they're a finite resource. Bodega, you've earned yourself a trip to the med bay. 2 fuel, 1 drone, $13. Lovely. Take me on, help him out.
I can do that.
Alright, back to your positions.
Work.
Back to shields. On to the next beacon. Nebulas are known to be popular mantis hunting grounds. Information you would have done well to heed here. Don't judge me for my ignorance. Alright, he cannot hurt me because this takes down 1 shield and this takes down no shields. So, literally he cannot do any damage to us. Ooh, Take Me On became a veteran gun guy. That's cool. So he will be able to shoot faster. I guess gun thing, because NG are genderless. The ship explodes, leaving blah blah blah. 1 missile, 1 drone, $13. Alright, let's go here. Another storm. You jump into a sector of a nebula beset by a plasma storm. An automated rebel scout stationed at the beacon moves in to attack. I hope he doesn't have shields. Oh, he doesn't have shields!
Yes! Yes!
Perfect. That means I can just shoot him as much as I want. Alright, he mind-controlled Take Me On. That's fine. Bodega, you're gonna have to square up a little bit here.
Get him!
Alright, you guys can go to medbay, heal up, while the drone cleans up. 1 fuel, 1 drone, $16. Alright, we have a store here, but we want to get as much money as we can before going there. Alright, no matter what we do, we can only go to... Oh, wait, no. I could do... No. We can only go to these two, then hit the store. Without backtracking. A pirate ship arrives shortly after you. Judging from the fact that it is attempting to avoid your ship, you assume that it's a smuggler trying to stay away from beacons. I need money. You power up your weapons and move in to engage. Alright, let's upgrade our engines here, or put points into our engines instead of our shields, because this is a one-shooter and missiles ignore shields, so... And he damaged our shields anyway. Okay. Shields are ionized, so let's hit his weapons. I didn't want that weapon to go down, I wanted the other one. He breached this room, so Bodega, I'm gonna have you repair that. Oh great, his weapons are down, so it's just a matter of time. We realize your ship is no match. We realize our ship is no match for yours. If you let us go, we can make it worth your while. I'll be merciful. Alright. Let's hit up this. You cycle through wideband comm channels as soon as you arrive. Nothing but static. No shock. Alright. Store time. Some brave entrepreneurs set up a station here to extract elements from the nebula. There seems to be a public shipyard and rest stop here as well. Beam drone, that would be really cool. But we don't have enough money. A slug, a mantis, a rock man. Let's just repair a little bit, enough until we're green, and then save the rest of our money for a day of rain, as they say. It's hard to see why, but this beacon is... Oh, another tourist destination. We don't need missiles. Alright, we're gonna go... We're gonna make a triangle. A pirate ship arrived... Oh, another smuggler. I need money. Alright. So he has an ion gun that can shoot up to 3 times, and he can choose how many times he wants to shoot. But to hurt us, he's going to need to shoot 3 times. So he's going to need to charge this all the way. I'm not going to let him. Am I going to let him? Nope. Realize our ship is no match for... I'll do it for the drones. Navigating the fog blind, you practically bump hulls with the Mantis ship. They hail you. "Pa! This transgression will be overlooked. Nebula very dangerous. Next time humans all die." There won't be a next time. Open fire! Alright. Take Me On will not win this fight, so Bodega, go help him.
Get him!
Oxygen and have these two fight. Sevi would be a better fighter because NGs are naturally weak, but Sevi's on the pilot. On the piloting. At the helm. Doing cool stuff. Bodega, go repair this.
I'll try.
Take Me On, go to the med bay. Turn the oxygen on. 2 missiles, 1 drone, $17. Bodega, go to the med bay. Back to positions. Let's get out of this nebula. This long-range beacon is almost hidden within a nebula. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. Let us do so. Zoltan controls or nebula? For the sake of variety, let's go Zoltan. You're far from Federation home space here in Zoltan territory, and it's not clear whether the authorities will have any goodwill remaining. Still, you have to push forward. Always. Oh look, a nebula.
Bruh.
It's worrying that the rebels have penetrated so deep into uncharted space, even if it is only an unmanned craft. It arms its weapons, you should do the same. Okay, it has 2 drones, that's concerning, and 2 shields, that is also concerning. And an ion, which will get rid of one of our shields, but a laser which won't do anything to the other one. Okay. So we gotta really focus on their shields with our gun. This stupid drone keeps getting in the way. Move! Alright. We have the advantage here because he has to do more. He has to take more steps to hurt us than we do to hurt him. We just have to get through his shields. I mean, technically we both have to get through each other's shields, but it's easier for us than it is for him. Alright, I'm gonna... Oh, wait, never mind. We're good. Alright, let's turn the oxygen back on, because we are getting dangerously low. Alright, he's done. Move! Three fuel, 1 missile, $18. Alright, let's hit up this last nebula. I don't know why I went before we were done repairing. It appears that an automated rebel scout was positioned within the nebula to warn of your passing. Powers up its FTL drive, it's gonna warn the fleet. It doesn't even have shields, like we're about to flame broil it? Success! Cooking. Let's use our ion on its piloting so that it disables its ability to dodge. Alright. Now let's get its cloaking so that it can't cloak. You're not warning anybody, buddy.
Got it!
1 fuel, 1 drone, $11 runos. You arrive at a Zoltan research facility. They say they are researching genetic distortion due to stasis sleep and prolonged FTL travel. They ask if your crew has the time to undergo a few scans. Always.
Got it!
As soon as you dock, pirates burst on board and a hostile ship appears on the radar. You hear the Zoltans yell in the distance, "We're being held hostage!" Alright. Well, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna open up the doors to everywhere but the medbay, and then funnel them into the medbay where our boys will slowly beat them until they stop moving.
Heck yes!
Alright. Okay. We just need to get through those pesky shields. Oh boy. Oh boy. Bodega, go repair. Oh boy. Our oxygen is down. Which means that at some point we're gonna have to... Are you serious? Alright. Bodega, take me on. You're gonna have to go... fix this so that we can get through these shields. Sevi,
Yes,
once
me
you
lord.
dodge this missile, you didn't dodge it. I don't know what's wrong with you. Alright, kill this guy.
Righto.
This is repaired. Okay, Sevi, get back to the helm.
Off I go then.
Alright, this is a little bit of a tough situation. Are you not out of shields? Or not out of missiles yet?
I can do this all day.
How many missiles does this guy have? Oh, Sevi, yeah, go heal. Alright, that was his last missile, which means he can't hurt us anymore. So we're gonna heal up, and then Bodega and Takemeon are gonna make a dead run to fix the oxygen.
I'll try.
Will they survive this? Maybe? Okay, turn the oxygen on. Wait, how did he hit us? What was that? Oh, it's because we... Okay. The oxygen's on, but the doors are open. So now we're gonna make a dead run to fix the doors. Okay, now we can close the doors. Sevi, go fix the helm.
I guess I can.
Okay, he can't hurt us anymore. Sultanship can't hurt you, he's not real. Sultanship. You take out the ship and contact the research station. I forgot they even existed. 2 missiles, 1 drone, $21. Thank you. Thank you all for rescuing us. They held us hostage to ambush unsuspecting passers-by. Please take this. 3 fuel, 1 drone, $10, and a defense drone, which will shoot down missiles. That's pretty neat, as the kids say. Would really like a store here. Alright, this will expose 1, 2, 3, 4. This will expose 1, 2, 3. Basically, you will be able to see if there's a store if it's the next thing you can jump to, so I'm deciding where to jump. We'll go backwards and hope that there's a store here. A light asteroid field is entering the atmosphere of a nearby planet, a fireworks show on a galactic scale. There's little for it but to take in the ambiance and program the next jump. Not a store, but a distress beacon. Let's do it! You find the source of the distress call, a small research station. It appears a small lab fire got out of control and is threatening to destroy the station. Their fire suppression system is not responding. Let's dock and try to rescue the survivors. You locate the highest concentration of life forms and bring the ship alongside the station. Before you can begin to offload the survivors, a huge blast splits the station apart. Your ship is thrown away and some debris pierces your hull. You watch helplessly as the last of the survivors are consumed in the collapse of the station. Well, that that also did enough damage to blow up our ship, thus ending the journey and saga of the Realm Spinner Jr. Wow. Well, that was a tragic conclusion, but we'll circle back to this quicker than we did between episode 1 and 2. And hopefully do better next time. But for now, that's all for this one. Like and subscribe because I've got more rewrites, fixes, essays, and apparently space adventures in the works. And until the next one, cheers!